meaning that you are cutting that way, that road to procreation. And the second is that they used to loot and rob the travelers. وَتَعْتُونَ فِي نَادِكُمُ الْمُنْكَرِ. To that extent that you commit these indecent acts in your society and assemblies. Looking at it. فَمَا كَانَ جَوَابَ قَوْمِهِ. But there was no answer from his nation. إِلَّا أَنْ قَالُوا ائْتِنَا بِعَذَابِ اللَّهِ. But they said, bring the chastisement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are fed up with what you are, sermoning us for so long a time. In kunta min as-sadiqeen. If you are truthful, bring to us the chastisement of Allah. قَالَ رَبِّ انصُرْنِي عَلَى الْقَوْمِ الْفَاسِقِينَ. And he said, O my Lord, help me against these people who are corrupt. وَلَمَّا جَاءَتْ رُسُلُنَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ بِالْبُشْرَى. And whenever messengers, the angels, came to Ibrahim, giving him the good, glad tidings of his son, that is Ishaq, قَالُوا إِنَّا مُهْلِكُوا أَهْلِ هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ. They told him, Ibrahim, that we are going to destroy the people living in this city, Sodom. إِنَّ أَهْلَهَا كَانُوا ظَالِمِينَ. Verily, the people who live there, they are evildoers. قَالَ إِنَّ فِيهَا لُوطًا. So Ibrahim was perturbed. If that whole city is going to be destroyed, Lut is there. إِنَّ فِيهَا لُوطًا. In that city dwells Lut also, alayhi salatu wasalam. قَالُوا نَحْنُ عَالَمُ بِمَنْ فِيهَا. They said, we very well know who is there in that town. فَلَا نُنَجِّيَنَّهُ وَأَهْلَهُ إِلَّا امْرَأَتَهُ. We shall definitely, surely deliver him and his family, except his wife. كَانَتْ مِنَ الْغَابِرِينَ. Surely she is one of those who remain behind. وَلَمَّا أَنْ جَاءَتْ رُسُلُنَا لُوطًا. When these messengers of ours reached Lut, سِيءَ بِهِمْ. He was distressed to see them. Why? They had come in the form of beautiful boys. And these, homosexuals, they ran, after them. For them, so to say, it was a bliss. They had beautiful boys there. They could enjoy. وَذَاقَ بِهِمْ زَرْعًا. And he felt fearful in his heart. قَالُوا لَا تَخَفْ. The angels consoled him. Don't fear, وَلَا تَحْزَنْ, and don't grieve. إِنَّا مُنَجُّوكَ وَأَهْلَكَ إِلَّا امْرَأَتَكَ. We are going to deliver you and your family except your wife. كَانَتْ مِنَ الْغَابِرِينَ. She is one of those who will be lingerers behind. إِنَّا مُنزِلُونَ عَلَىٰ أَهْلِ هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ رِجْزًا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ بِمَا كَانُوا يَفْسُقُونَ. We are going to send down on the people living in this city a torment and scourge from the heaven because they have been transgressing. وَلَقَدْ تَرَكْنَا مِنْهَا آيَةً بَيِّنَةً لِقَوْمٍ يَعْقِلُونَ. And certainly we have left of that a clear sign for the people who understand. Because the ruins of this city used to be there. They were visible when the caravans used to go from Hijaz to Syria. The trade caravans, they used to pass by this Dead Sea, the coast of Dead Sea. And these cities were situated at the coast of Dead Sea. And now there are no remains. They have all been drowned in the Dead Sea. وَإِلَىٰ مَدْيَنَ أَخَاهُمْ شُعَيْبًا. And towards Madian, we sent their brother Shu'aib. فَقَالَ يَا قَوْمِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَارْجُوا الْيَوْمَ الْآخِرَةَ. And he said, O my people, worship Allah, and you should hope the last day. وَلَا تَعْصَوْا فِي الْأَرْضِ مُفْسِدِينَ. And don't make any mischief in the land. فَكَذَّبُوهُ. They belied him. فَأَخَذَتْهُمُ الرَّجْفَةُ. So an earthquake took over them. فَأَصْبَحُوا فِي دَارِهِمْ جَاثِمِينَ. And they became lying in their houses and dwellings dead. وَعَادًا وَثَمُودًا. In the same way. What happened to Aad and Samud? To Aad, Hazrat Hud was sent. To Samud, Hazrat Saleh. وَقَدْ تَبَيَّنَ لَكُم مِّن مَّسَاكِنِهِمْ. And it has been evident to you that there lived the people of Aad and here lived the people of Samud. وَزَيَّنَ لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَعْمَالَهُم. And Satan had made their bad deeds attractive and alluring for them. فَصَدَّهُمْ عَنِ السَّبِيلِ. And he took them away from the right path. وَكَانُوا مُسْتَبْصِرِينَ. Otherwise, they were very worldly wise people. Worldly wisdom is something else. And real wisdom, to know the reality, that is something else. وَقَارُونَ وَفِرْعَوْنَ وَهَامَانَ. In the same way, Qarun and Fir'aun and Haman. وَلَقَدْ جَاءَهُمْ مُوسَى بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ. Musa came to them with clear signs. فَاسْتَكْبَرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. So they became arrogant in the land. وَمَا كَانُوا سَابِقِينَ. But they could not escape our grip. فَكُلًّا أَخَذْنَا بِذَنبِهِ. All of these nations we seized due to their sins. فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ أَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِ حَاسِبًا. From among them were those on whom we sent a stone storm. وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ أَخَذَتْهُ الصَّيْحَةُ. And among them were those who were seized by a shout. وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ خَسَفْنَا بِهِ الْأَرْضِ. And of them were those whom we made the earth to swallow. وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ أَغْرَقْنَا. And among those were those whom we drowned. The first and the last were drowned. The people of Nuh and Fir'aun and his armies, they were drowned. Rest, they had different types of chastisements, either an earthquake or a rain of stones from the heaven or something else. A shout, sayha. وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيَظْلِمَهُمْ. Allah was not to do injustice to them. وَلَكِنْ كَانُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ يَظْلِمُونَ. But they were doing wrong to themselves. مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ أَوْلِيَاءَ. The similitude of those who take as protectors someone else than Allah. كَمَثَلِ الْعَنكَبُوتِ. Their similitude is like that of a spider. اتَّخَذَتْ بَيْتًا. A spider also builds the house. وَإِنَّ أَوْهَنَ الْبُيُوتِ لَبَيْتُ الْعَنكَبُوتِ. But verily, the weakest and the frailest house is the house of the spider. In the same way, they think that they have woven, round them a system of beliefs which are mushrikana, where they associate with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala other gods and goddesses. That they think that they are living in some place. We have something to believe. We have our own creed and our own dogma, but it's like the house of the spider. وَتِلْكَ الْأَمْثَالُ نَضْرِبُهَا لِلنَّاسِ. And these are the similitudes. We cite them for the benefit of the mankind. وَمَا يَعْقِلُهَا إِلَّا الْعَالَمُونَ. But none understands them but the learned one. خَلَقَ اللَّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the heavens and the earth. بِالْحَقِّ. With truth. And it means with purpose. They are not in vain. They have been created with a definite purpose.